In fact, you have to look at the whole body of evidence to understand that there's now emerging research coming out that changing diets can actually change the way that the body recovers from concussion and actually changes the way that we fuel each one of our neurons, each one of our cells. So what diet can do is that it can reduce the influx of pro-inflammatory or molecules that increase inflammation in the body and hence in the brain. So things like, for example, saturated fats, certain food allergens like gluten can cause an inflammatory reaction in the body. So that's the first thing. So help remove some of the more inflammatory foods, right? We've already outlined that in a concussion, there's a lot of inflammation that happens quite rapidly. Secondly, we want to introduce foods that are higher in antioxidants. One of the big processes that are happening is oxidative damage, which damages neurons after concussion. So we need to increase antioxidants in the diet. So those are things like fruits, vegetables, molecules that are found in these plants that have a very anti-inflammatory, antioxidant effect. And then finally, we have to introduce certain caloric changes, and the research actually shows reducing calories can have a brain protective effect. And a lot of that has to do with when you reduce calories, you target fuel systems inside of each neuron that actually make it more susceptible to healing. And a lot of that has to do with fueling with fats and ketones. For example, coconut oil is a source of medium chain triglycerides, which is a type of fat that actually can have a beneficial effect on fueling neurons. So those are the three major aspects: reducing the influx of inflammatory foods, increasing the influx or intake of anti-inflammatory foods, and finally changing the type of fuel that a brain cell might actually run on, and changing the calories. And those are the three ways that you can use nutrition to impact the recovery of a brain injury.